Okay guys, we got a word problem going on here, and it's really ultimately just an exponential problem. We're going to have to use a little bit of logarithms to help us out. Here, you guys will always, I don't know why, this A sub 0 right here just means initial amount. Like, there's no 8 times 0, it's like nothing, it just means initial amount right there. So when you're reading through this, 300 pounds of the material are placed in the vault. That is the initial amount. And we want to know how long it's going to take to just have 58 pounds left over. So 58 is going to equal the initial amount of 300 times E raised to the negative 0.00866x. Okay? And so when the directions say you must show the setup and work involved, this first line is your setup. So everything right here is your setup. Then your work involved is you are going to divide everything by 300, or both sides by 300, I should say. Oops, because you're doing 300 times e to an exponential power. So that's going to go away. Leave the 58 over 300 alone. I mean, you can go and enter it in your calculator and reduce the fraction if you want, but leave it as a fraction. It's fine. Equals e raised to the negative 0.00866x. Good grief. Now this is natural log, another thing that you guys freak out about, and I don't understand why. It just means e, it's an e, so you're going to take the natural log of both sides. Oh, sorry. Thought I was in the pen mode. I always go to the highlighter. You're going to take the natural log of both sides, because it's like, if I had a 10 there, I would take log base 10 of both sides, because that's just a 1. And so ultimately, this right here, the natural log of e, is going to be a 1. And thanks to the properties of logarithms, your exponent would actually kind of come out front. Okay? But ultimately, what you got now is natural log of this fraction, 58 divided by 300, equals negative 0.00866x. And so when you go to do this, your final step, I mean, you don't have to do anything in the calculator yet. Your final step is just going to be to divide both sides by that crazy decimal. So it's going to cancel out there. And when you do this, as long as you are careful, you will be able to do this straight in your calculator. You'll go and you'll type in ln. It's next to, I don't remember where it's at on the calculator. Give me a sec. It's right underneath the log button. So ln, which is natural log, which is simply log base e, 58 divided by 300. Make sure you close those parentheses or hit enter, but ultimately one or the other. You got to close your parentheses or hit your enter button. Then you can divide by negative 0.00866, and the time that it takes for 300 pounds to go down to 58 pounds is approximately 190 years. And it's not asking like in what year will this happen, it's asking how much time passed. So 190 years is fine. You also don't know what year you put this stuff in here, so you can't, like, you're not going to say, oh, the year is going to be 2912 or whatever it is. Which is really, really not even close to the actual answer. All right, there's that.